American alligator. The American alligator has already appeared multiple times across GTA 6's trailers and official screenshots. While you'd expect to find them deep in the swamps, Rockstar also shows them near canals and close to urban areas. That means you won't always be safe just because you're inside the city. Just like real Florida, these predators could end up almost anywhere there's water, making every encounter feel unpredictable. Florida panther. The Florida panther is one of the rarest animals in North America, and it makes perfect sense for Leonida. It's been spotted in Rockstar's official wildlife artwork, suggesting that forests and rural areas will be home to dangerous predators. If Rockstar gives them realistic AI, they could stalk players instead of attacking immediately. Bobcat. The bobcat appears to be another wildcat making its way into GTA 6. Interestingly, files from GTA 5 suggested Rockstar originally planned to include bobcats before cutting them from the final game. Their return could finally complete that idea, adding another predator to Leonida's forests. Black bear cub. One official screenshot contains a blurry animal that closely resembles a black bear cub. The image isn't clear enough to confirm it, but the shape matches surprisingly well. Since Florida is home to black bears, their appearance would fit naturally into the game's ecosystem. Tiger Shark Trailer 1 clearly shows a tiger shark swimming close to the shoreline. That's a huge detail because it suggests dangerous marine life won't be limited to deep ocean areas. Swimming too far from shore might become a real risk this time. Great white shark. Another scene appears to show a great white shark that has already been pulled from the ocean. While Rockstar hasn't officially identified the species, the body shape strongly matches a great white. If it's actually in the game, ocean exploration could become much more intense. Domestic cats appear throughout GTA 6's trailers in several different locations. One is casually resting on top of an ATM, another is wandering through the streets, and another can be spotted behind Lucia on a rooftop. That last detail is especially interesting because it shows animals won't just stay on the ground. They'll be climbing buildings and moving naturally through the city, making Leonida feel much more alive. Miniature pinscher. One of the smallest dog breeds spotted so far is a miniature pinscher. At first glance, it almost looks like a Chihuahua, but it's actually a different breed. Seeing a dog this small walking around busy beach areas suggests Rockstar is paying close attention to the little details that make the world feel authentic. Doberman. Doberman can be seen in one of the official scenes. Even though it's relaxed, this breed is known for being protective and fearless. German Shepherd. A German Shepherd also appears in the trailers, and that immediately raises some interesting possibilities. Since this breed is commonly used by law enforcement, there's a good chance police units or security teams will rely on them during high-risk situations. Rottweilers are another confirmed dog breed in GTA 6. Fans instantly compared them to Chop from GTA 5. Yorkshire Terrier. If you pause the trailer at exactly the right moment, you'll notice a woman carrying a Yorkshire Terrier while watching Jason walk by. It's a tiny detail that most players completely missed, but it proves Rockstar is adding a wide range of dog breeds instead of recycling the same models. Corn snake. Inside one scene, there's a corn snake living in a glass terrarium. It may not seem important at first, but it raises an interesting question. If the environment is fully interactive, what happens if that glass breaks? Green iguana. The green iguana makes its first appearance in Trailer 1. One version even wears clothes and a crown, showing off Rockstar's signature sense of humor. Another interesting detail is its orange coloring. While it looks unusual, male green iguanas naturally turn orange during breeding season, making the design surprisingly realistic. Group of green iguanas. In another official image, several green iguanas can be seen together in the same location. Instead of placing a single animal for decoration, Rockstar appears to be creating groups of wildlife that behave more naturally. American flamingo. A flock of American flamingos can be seen in one of the wetland scenes. Since Florida is famous for its flamingos, their inclusion makes Leonida feel much more authentic. Instead of standing alone, they appear in groups, suggesting flock behavior rather than simple static wildlife. Sandhill crane. Sandhill cranes can be spotted alongside an adult in the same scene. Wild duck. If you zoom into that same wetland shot, you'll notice several wild ducks swimming through the water. White ibis. Another official image appears to show white ibises, recognizable by their long, curved bills. Roseate spoonbill. Right beside the ibises is what looks like a roseate spoonbill. American white pelican. Official image appears to feature an American white pelican resting near the water. Brown pelican. The brown pelican is much easier to spot, appearing clearly in Trailer 1. Since these birds spend most of their time diving for fish along the coast, bald eagle. The bald eagle first appeared in Rockstar's official artwork before later being spotted in an in-game screenshot. As America's national bird, it's a fitting addition to Leonida's skies. Seagulls appear throughout both trailers. Pigeons also return in GTA 6, flying through city streets just like they do in real life. Woodpecker. If you look closely at one of the forest scenes, you can spot what appears to be a woodpecker. It's one of the hardest birds to notice, but details like this show just how much effort Rockstar has put into expanding the game's wildlife. Round-tailed muskrat, one official screenshot shows a small animal that many players initially mistook for a beaver. A closer look suggests it's actually a round-tailed muskrat. Since this species is native to Florida's wetlands, it fits perfectly into Leonida's ecosystem and adds another layer of realism to the swamp. North American river otter. The North American river otter also appears in the official artwork. What's interesting is that otters don't usually build their own dens. They often take over abandoned burrows made by muskrats or beavers. Red fox. A red fox can be identified by its reddish-orange fur, white chest, and black legs. It's most likely found in forests and open countryside. Raccoon 1 urban scene clearly shows a raccoon digging through a trash can. That's exactly how raccoons behave in real life, especially in Florida cities. Eastern gray squirrel. An eastern gray squirrel can be spotted clinging to the side of a tree in one of the forest scenes. Wild boar. The wild boar makes another appearance in GTA 6. While many people underestimate them, wild boars are incredibly aggressive when threatened. If Rockstar gives them realistic behavior, they could become one of the most dangerous animals to encounter in the wilderness. White-tailed deer. Groups of white-tailed deer appear throughout Leonida's forest. Since they're one of Florida's most common native animals, their inclusion was almost guaranteed. They could also become one of the most frequently encountered wildlife species while exploring the countryside. Bottlenose dolphin. Bottlenose dolphins return from GTA 5, but this time they appear to swim in pods instead of alone. Seeing multiple dolphins traveling together makes the ocean feel much more alive and realistic. Stingray. A wall painting appears to depict a stingray, leading many fans to believe they'll be part of GTA 6's marine ecosystem. Green sea turtle. A green sea turtle can be seen swimming underwater in one of the official images. Eel swimming alongside the sea turtle is what appears to be an eel. West Indian manatee. A West Indian manatee appears briefly in Trailer 1 and seems to show up again in official artwork. These gentle giants are one of Florida's most recognizable marine mammals, so their inclusion makes Leonida's waters feel even more authentic. Fish species. Several fish species have already been identified, including yellowtail snapper, Atlantic bluefin tuna, mahi-mahi, blackfin tuna, Florida pompano, and kingfish. That level of variety suggests fishing and underwater exploration could be much deeper than anything we've seen before. Whale. The final animal is the whale. So far, the only clear appearance is a whale statue, not a living animal. However, whales are part of Florida's real marine ecosystem, so there's still a chance Rockstar includes them somewhere in the open ocean. Whether that happens or not, it remains one of the biggest wildlife mysteries surrounding GTA 6.